Hello, Raising Vibrations community, and hello to my Aquarius friends. Thank you for joining me today. So, this is going to be your sun sign forecast for December 2016, and I'm going to be sharing with you some of my thoughts and ideas and perspectives around what is this all about. So, firstly, I think from my point of view, I feel December is going to be a really intense ride. I feel that it's going to be kind of wacky with some odd experiences, followed with some really uplifting experiences, and then random experiences. And I think for you, that's kind of normal. So, you know, this is one of those months that I feel you guys will be like, yeah, we got this. We know how upbeat goes. Anyway, so what is in store for you for December? I'd like to first begin with the overall arcing theme that has been evolving the Aquarius energy. Okay. And for you guys, Pluto has been transiting the 12th house of your astrological chart. Okay. And whenever Pluto transits the 12th house, it's very much about a completion cycle. It's very much about the desires to access infinity. It's the desires to know the source of creation as it is from a very deep and mystical place, which sometimes to you guys can be a little bit obscure to experience because your energy is very electric, whereas the 12th house experience or Pisces energy is a lot more mystical and synchronized. Needless to say, the depth of this current transit is evolving you guys since 2008 in a way where a lot of your life experience has been letting go. A lot of your life experience has been getting in touch with your dreams, with the ideas about what is your personal illusions, what are your personal like deeper idealizations about life, and really getting in touch with the space of reality that's non-linear. Okay. Now, with Pluto also transiting the 12th house, there's a lot of going beneath the surface and accessing life in a hidden way. Now, trying to describe a Pisces energy is very challenging because it's something that cannot actually be done using the mind. So what I would say the best thing to understand about the symbolism as your sun sign Aquarius symbolism is evolving is that you guys are going through a deep emotional cleansing around what does spirituality mean. Okay, now for the collective, this is a big deal because, of course, the Aquarian age is now becoming something where the flashes of insight regarding the Aquarian age are beginning to emerge in the psyche in a very slow way, of course. But that symbolism is representing to us the completion of a Pisces age. So very deep, very profound energy pattern. And your lives, of course, will be reflecting this, since 2012. So, pardon me, 2008. Now, Uranus and Neptune are transiting your third house as well as, so Uranus is transiting your third and Neptune is transiting your second. Now, whenever Uranus transits anywhere, it's going to be accelerating the connection we have to reality, right? So it breaks down the norms. It's your planet. It's the ruler of your planet. So, of course, you're very familiar with being eccentric. You're very familiar with looking detached and experiencing the waves of consciousness in a way that's a lot different to the current time frame of our lives. So you guys are definitely feeling that your language, your mental capacity, your ability to articulate yourself, the ability to connect with your immediate environment can sometimes feel detached and almost as if you're living in a different time zone, right? A different era, as it were, which can add to this feeling of frustration of the Pluto in the 12th house experience of so submerged within the psychic realms of reality that it's almost as if you guys are not really felt and heard, but yet you are at the same time. It's a really confusing experience. And with Neptune transiting your second house and the collection of Pluto in the 12th, Neptune in the second, and Uranus in the third, you can see that a lot of your chart is based on a cycle of completion, a cycle of ending, and the reemergence of something, like the beginning phase of something new that is coming onto the world. And, if you have a look at the nature of technology that's coming onto the planet at this point in time, you look at the way that we have developed such crystal clear, sort of screen displays, etc. This would be what I'm talking about. The nature of Aquarius is coming online, but we as a human race are still developing the healing necessary to break away from our past dynamics, our past experience of what considered us to be human beings, right? So it's a paradigm shift in a huge way. And of course, you guys are ushering that through. So the fact that Neptune's transiting your second house, you're learning a lot about your self-worth. You're learning a lot about the nature of abundance and resources. And, with Neptune, it's always going to be something that you don't really know is actually like existing for you until eventually you reflect one day on the nature of your spiritual values. And you notice that they have changed over the years, right? And everybody goes through that to a certain degree, but you are hypersensitive to this experience because that's what's evolving for you right now. The level of groundedness, the level of what defines your spiritual values, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of stuff going in your life that has been going in your life since 2012, at least, with that symbolism transforming you. So if I had to look at now the more, the closer personal planets, so we're looking at Jupiter and Saturn, for instance, which is symbolized there and there. You've got Saturn in your 11th house and you've got Jupiter in your 9th, right? So Saturn is bringing to you, and you would have noticed, at least from the end of 2014, that your friends groups, the close like family, relatives, extended family like cousins, etc. Again, friends groups, even associatives in that way have been coming under a deep sort of scope, and you've been growing a lot in this area around who is supporting you and who isn't, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if your groups of friends do change. You find yourself being connected to other people that have different visions that are reflecting more of where you are right now relative to where you've been in the past. So there's a lot of emotional growth that's happening in your individuality at this stage. There's a lot of emotional growth that's taking place regarding what group do I belong to that supports my vision, okay? And it doesn't necessarily have to be in that order. It can be just in the sense of here's my vision, and you're getting people to kind of see into that vision, and that in itself is generating new friends in that way as well. Now with Jupiter being in your 9th house and in Libra, or should I say your 9th house, the dynamics are taking place here where you're looking to explore a higher perspective. Okay, you're looking to really absorb knowledge. You're really on the toes of wanting to go to university or study a new form of language, whatever it might be. Traveling might be something that you're really excited about at this stage, but there's a lot of expansion around your vision of what is different cultures, different philosophies. So there's a great depth here that's emerging for you, and it's transforming you as well. With Saturn again being in your 11th house, as you travel, as you open yourself up to different things to learn and teachings, etc., you might want to also, learn something and then want to become a teacher in that area. Doesn't matter. It's not the classic teacher role in school I'm talking about. You'll notice that even your friends groups or peers or the people that you meet along your travels are reshaping the way that you identify yourself, right? So that's how Saturn and Jupiter's playing out there at the moment. Now, the Sun is obviously transiting your 11th house. So this story has become even more amplified for you over the last month, okay? And that, of course, will really take a lot of attention when the Sun conjunct Saturn in about 5 days from now, and today's the 6th of December. So we've got, on the 13th of December, we've got a full moon happening in Gemini, which of course is landing in your 5th house of your astrological chart. So this is a great opportunity for you to come out into the world and validate yourself. Like, this is who you are. This is what I'd like to be seen in the world. And it's a really great opportunity to help support or watch the evolution of your more outer planetary systems, which is Pluto, Uranus, and Neptune. Okay, so this is the time to shine. This is the time to come out the world and really share with the world deep mystical experiences, deep transcendental visions that are coming through to you. Okay, now with Mercury at this point in time in Capricorn, and then on the 19th going on a retrograde, it's going to stay in your 12th house. So you're going to feel very, very connected to the abstract. And then it's going to go back into 11th, which you're going to be like, woohoo, now I want to be more social, right? So this month is going to be mystical into social, okay? And then when the sun transits into Capricorn on the 21st of this month, you're going to notice how the mystical experience to social experience is going to, switch with your mind and with your communicative skills. But your sun sign is going to go into a deep submersive. I just want to take it easy, just kind of relax a little bit, really, really heal myself. Okay. Because once the Capricorn energy is completed and we have your birthday on the 21st of January, that's when you're going to feel revitalized to begin a new, assertion of energy forward. So a lot of December is planning. A lot of December is feeling courageous. A lot of December is feeling like you've got a new path and it's not ready to be acted upon yet, I would say. I think there's just a little bit more experience of relax, repeat, get in touch with, find meaning, and then release when your birthday arrives, okay? Now, we've got Venus transiting into Aquarius, which is your sun sign. So that's going to be, or your sign. So that's going to be amazing. You're definitely going to feel a new revitalization regarding your values, and a new evolutionary journey is going to begin for you there. And Mars has actually been transiting your first house. So you've been also a very, very popular person in the sense of being outspoken. You feel this energy in you. You want to express self. But when Mars goes into Pisces on the 19th, you're going to also notice a deeper connection to your values, a deeper connection to your yin-like state. So again, Mars transiting through your second house over Neptune is going to bring you this relationship towards your abundance, towards your finances. How do you share stuff? And you're probably going to find yourself having to let go of a lot of attachments regarding what gives you security financially, and just kind of like play around with some more transcendental ideologies and beliefs that can support more of a timeless sense of abundance. Okay, so what I mean by timeless is just that energy is money, money is energy, and how does that flow? Okay, how do the dynamics of energy actually work? Now, finally, on the 26th of December and the 28th of December, Jupiter is going to oppose Uranus, square Pluto, and Chiron is going to square Saturn. My advice to you is to just literally relax. Don't do anything during this period of time, like in terms of getting into arguments and so on and so forth. This is a time to just step back, just say, look, yeah, whatever that is the case, because these energies are very volatile, okay? From my point of view, at least, they are not going to be happy ending kind of conversations. This is going to be like, I'm frustrated, you're frustrated. We don't really want to see each other where we are, because it's pretty much just going to bring up a lot of pain and trauma. So it's just best to kind of just observe what comes up for you and just watch it just move through you. Okay. Fantastic, my Aquarius friends. Thanks very much for allowing me to share this with you today. If you'd like to support my work, you can check out my website, and I'll leave it in the description below. And you can, check out some of the services that I've got, or even begin astrology school if you'd like to. So yeah. All right. Have a wonderful December. Take